Okay, here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Back again with another video, and this is Garage JDM. Alright, yes sir. Today we'll be working on a 2010 Nissan Sentra. Yep, Nissan Sentra. The beautiful owner of this car has a charging issue. It could be either a battery or an alternator. Basically, there could be three things that could be wrong with the charging system: bad battery, a bad alternator, or short with wires. I already ruled out one. The battery here, I got it tested at AutoZone, and they said it's good. So I went ahead and give it a charge at AutoZone. So that's out of the way of what's wrong with the car. Next thing could be the alternator. So today I'll be removing the alternator and bring it to AutoZone to see if it is still good. If not, we'll get it replaced. So that could be the problem with the charge system. The third thing could be also is this Fusible link right here that goes to the positive lead of the battery. Oftentimes this thing will break or pop a fuse. So I believe this is like a $40 part, which will change if that's the case. So yeah. And then if this is good and that is good, we have something wrong with the wire. It could be a short. So if that's the case, I will go to pick and pull. There's two Nissan Sentras at the San Jose North pick and pull. So I got two to choose from. I'll go ahead and just yank it out. It should be fairly cheap because it's pick and pull, right? So yeah. So first thing I'll do is jack the car up, put it on jack stand, and start removing the alternator. Of course, tools needed for the job. You need who's talking? Oh, you will need a jack stand, metric set, and the sort of tools. And of course, the most thing you need of all is patience. Gotta have a lot of patience working on cars. Me and patience don't get along, but yeah. Alright, go ahead and jack the car up and begin diagnosis. The doctor is in. Surgery now in progress. To access the alternator, you have to remove this here cover, which is held by clips. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's one missing. That makes 6. So yeah, technically 6 inserts you gotta remove out. Then you can access the alternator, remove the drive belt, and then there's 2 alternator bolts that we take off. Let's go. Alright, now we will remove the cover. We have access to the tensioner. The tensioner is right here. And in order to release the tension to move the drive belt out, you will need a 14mm. Bend it out this way, and then remove the belt. Alright, go ahead and plug this guy right here so I have light on the top. Alright, now that the belt is off, I can go ahead and remove the alternator here. There's I believe that's a 13mm right here, and a 13mm down there, and then this will come off. Before I do that, I'll go ahead and remove this nut here and this plug. Be careful removing these plugs over time. Of course, heat and plastic. You touch it some type of way, this will crack. So let's hope I don't do that. Alright, so go ahead and remove this and remove that. Remove those 2 bolts and yank that alternator out. Okay, so alternators out. They're held by 2 13mm bolts. You can use a socket like this, break them loose. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to AutoZone to get this tested. Hopefully, if what am I saying? I'm blanking out. Alright, so basically, get this tested from AutoZone, see if it's still good. If not, go ahead and buy a new one. They run like about 167, then you gotta turn the core in. Always get good quality parts. Alright, and then at the same time, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the Fusible link on the Sentra. Just best practice to change this for proper maintenance, or just change it for maintenance wise. So it's like a $30 part. Might as well change this if you're gonna go throughout the whole electrical system. Yeah, alright. To remove the Fusible link on a Sentra, you want to go ahead and take the covers off. This is held by a 12mm, and then there's these 2 clips here you have to unclip. Again, be careful, don't break it, take your time. John, take your time. Alright, I want to put the battery on just so that you have more leverage in breaking this bolt. If you saw earlier, I was struggling, I don't want to break it. Alright, here we go. Well, I found the problem why the car's not charging correctly or the alternator's not functioning right. It's the Fusible link. That fuse right there is 225 amp that goes to the alternator, and you can see right there it is blown. Whew, thank God. Alright, so it's not the wiring, it's not the alternator, but I'm still gonna test the alternator, see if it's still good. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Allied Auto in Fremont, buy the new Fusible link, button it all up, and the owner should have a good working car again. How about that? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to AutoZone just for safe practice. I just want to see if the alternator is healthy, get that done, run to Allied Auto, get a new Fusible link, put it back up. Cool. Boom. Alright, yeah, so new alternators in, tensioners back with the serpentine belt. Plug these in together. Now, all we're waiting for is that Fusible link from Nissan dealership, which will come tomorrow. And then this car will be back at its glory, running good. Yeah. So come back tomorrow and complete this up, and that should conclude this video. Alright, fast forward to tomorrow now. Okay, just finished installing the Fusible link, buttoned up all the battery terminal connections, positive, negative, put back the bracket for the battery, and give it a start. So just double checking, put a new alternator in, put a new Fusible link, button back everything up. Wires should be fine, there's nothing fried because it got fried right here. So let's turn the key and see what goes on, shall we? Okay. Alright, lights are on, that's a good sign. On position, it's in park, and it's on. Alright y'all, well, that concludes this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I think the next project I'll be working on is a Honda Accord, which I'll be selling for a friend. Yeah, cool. Stay tuned. See y'all, thank you. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Until next time.